time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, cheap bitches from every nation challenged one man to do the keto diet for 7 days. The man struggled with this challenge, knowing he would have to go into battle against the evil honey bun henchmen, led by their leader, Darth Vaca. However, the time has now come for him to face this torturous battle for the good of all mankind. How does he know his time has come?
Cause you guys remind me every damn day. Hey cheap bitches, I'm Rob and this is On The Cheap Tip, and I am finally doing the Keto Diet 7-day challenge that you guys voted for. I know, it's been a while. Now I'm not only doing the keto diet, but I'm actually doing the clean keto, which is organic, no GMOs, no antibiotics, and all that other junk that gets put into our food. Now am I excited about doing this diet? Not really. But I know some of you guys are really interested in seeing the process behind it, so I'm happy to document my journey for you. Now, before we get into the diet, I do want to mention our sponsor, Underwear Expert. Underwear Expert is a monthly underwear subscription which allows you to choose from hundreds of styles from some of your favorite designer brands. They have briefs, they have boxer briefs, trunks, and for those of you who like to get a little frisky, they even got jock straps. Hey, we don't judge. If you can't decide for yourself, they even have experts that can curate a selection for you. Underwear Expert makes it so easy for you to preview your order, change it, or even pause your subscription, so you control what you get and when you get it. That's really important. Now, because the Underwear Expert is such a fan of the channel, I mean, why wouldn't they be? They have decided to offer my subscribers 55% off their first purchase when you use my discount code, which I will link in the description box below, along with a link to their website and Instagram to shop on. I mean, 55%, that's more than 50. That's pretty good. I know some of you guys out there have some worn out underwear that you need to replace. You know who you are, so you're welcome. And now on to the diet, which we are going to need to do a little bit of research on because I have to admit I don't really know too much about the keto diet. And we also need to go shopping for some food because I don't have any of that stuff. So let's get to it. Alright, so I finally sat down to actually research this plan, and I have to say I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. There is just a lot of rules that I didn't realize that went along with this diet, and things that I am just not very certain of because I am not a nutritionist. The basics of the ketogenic diet is that it consists of about 75% fats, 20% protein, and 5% or less of carbs per day. High fat, low carb foods such as eggs, meats, dairy, and low carb vegetables. My calories should be anywhere from 1900 to 2000 calories per day, and I should be keeping my carbs well under about like 50 grams. Is it 50 grams? No, 50 carbs, 50 net carbs. I don't know, whatever. I did find a YouTube video by Thomas DeLauer. He does claim that I should stay under 20 carbs per day. I'm gonna try to go in between 50 and 20, and hopefully that will suffice. I should say that the keto diet is more of a lifestyle than a quick diet plan like we're used to doing, but I'm only doing it for 7 days just to see how I feel. I also found on Thomas's page a clean keto on a budget, so that's good for me because I'm a cheap bitch. I know you are. Right now, all I need to do is make a grocery list of all the meats and fats and vegetables that I can have and go get them so that I have them all ready for me tomorrow when I start this, which is gonna be so much. I'm kind of regretting doing this, I'm not even gonna lie. One of the cool things that I've learned is to be on a clean keto, you don't exactly need to have everything be organic. It just has to be as clean as possible with more simple ingredients. So we just finished shopping and I have my total. Most of these items are organic, so they are usually a little bit pricier. I got 30 items and my total came out to $86.29. Not too bad for mostly organic stuff. Good morning, my lovelies. It is day 1 of the keto challenge and I have to start off by weighing myself. All right, let's see what it is. 140.2 with a body fat of 14.8%. That is probably the lowest weight that I've ever started out with when doing one of these challenges. Yeah, so I don't know how much I can lose from here, but we will see. Physically, I'm starting off pretty thin, but I could always stand to get rid of a little bit of body fat so that it shows off a little bit of definition in my muscle tone. And if you didn't notice, I'm actually wearing underwear by Underwear Expert, and I have to tell you, they fit perfectly. And that's because the Underwear Expert actually has you measure your size in inches. This way, no matter if a brand runs big or small, they always fit you. I'm starting out at about 31 inches. So it's time for breakfast, and I am making some organic, cage-free, grass-fed, I don't think it's grass-fed, organic eggs. I have some feta, I have some uncured bacon, I have some nuts too, and I'm gonna be using this ghee. I have never heard of this in my life. I guess it'll add some kind of saturated fat. I never, in any diet, have tried to add fat. You can definitely taste all the oils. The bacon is really good. It is lunchtime and I am having grilled chicken salad on top of spinach and arugula with some feta and olive oil for dressing, I guess. Bon appetit. All right, it is now dinner time. Riced cauliflower with chicken. Now, anyone who knows me knows I grew up on Puerto Rican food, so I need my arroz con pollo. I'm also drinking coffee with stevia. I'm also drinking water. I want to just mention that throughout the day I'm drinking water. I'm just not really showing it. That's pretty much the only liquids I'll be drinking. Overall, I feel really good. I did have to wait a little bit to eat dinner because I wasn't really hungry, but now I'm getting hungry, so this is like perfect. Good morning, it is day 2, and if you're wondering if I fell asleep in my hoodie from yesterday, yes I did. Which means that I probably should take a shower, but after my shower, I am going to fix myself a breakfast plate of prosciutto, fresh sliced Parmesan, and some raw almonds. I can't get it together today because I'm so tired. I wanted to mention that I have been putting a little bit of pink Himalayan salt into my water for extra electrolytes. Apparently when you're on the keto diet, your electrolytes can kind of run low, and that could be the cause of why you get keto flu. To try to prevent that, I've just been adding a little bit of salt to my water, not every water bottle, but just like 1 or 2 a day, just a little sprinkle. You can hardly even taste it. It actually tastes refreshing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and admit something right now. I am feeling a little weird. I feel like I need to lay down or I'm gonna like pass out. I think that it's really that I haven't had any kind of sugars, and maybe my body's going through a little withdrawal from that. I don't eat a lot of sugar a day, but there are, you know, a few times where I'll have like chocolate or candy because I'm human and that's what you do. Yeah, just feeling a little weird. I'm drinking lots of water. I'm just lying here on the couch, and then my puppy is sleeping down there, keeping me company. I'm sure that this is gonna pass, so I'm just gonna let it pass and maybe have some strawberries, because I know that I can have those. Hopefully that helps. I hate feeling like this. Alright, so I'm starting to feel a lot better after those strawberries. I had a lot of water. I really feel like I just needed to bring up my blood sugar level, so I decided to go ahead and have my second meal. It's almost 3 o'clock, so it's kind of late for lunch. And what I'm having is a cheeseburger salad with cheddar cheese and guacamole and lots of greens. I don't really eat red meat very often, so this is a very rare occasion for me. Oh damn, I'm very impressed with myself. That's really good. This is like really, really good. I should open up a restaurant or something. Alright, so it is dinner time. I made broccoli along with an extra beef patty that I had from earlier today. Don't want to let it go to waste. It was freaking delicious. The meat is so good. Alright, so it's late at night and I'm just watching a little bit of TV, and I got the inkling to snack. They did say that Parmesan chips were pretty good for this, and they're pretty clean. I didn't really like them when I first tried them, but now I can't stop eating them. I'm not mad at this keto thing, just saying. Good morning, it is day 3. I almost said it was day 4. I'm pushing it a little bit. I've already started with my coffee, and I think a little bit later I'm gonna have eggs and bacon. I'm gonna keep it simple today. As far as this diet goes, I think I'm doing okay, other than having a lot of friends text me last night trying to get me to go out. I don't think that they understand that this is kind of my job and I can't just go out and eat and drink what I want. It's really kind of hard when you're out to eat cleanly and keep on the keto diet, especially when you don't know the ingredients that are going into the food. That just kind of proves to you guys that I am very dedicated to doing this. Other than that, I'm not really having that hard of a time with this diet. It's a little weird. I usually hate diets, but this one's not so bad. It is now lunchtime, and I'm having the burger salad that I had yesterday with the same meat because I really liked it yesterday, and I figure, hey, why change something that's already working for you? Before I ate lunch, I had a couple of strawberries because I wanted to make sure I keep my sugar up today so that I'm not feeling bad like I was yesterday. They do say with this diet that you're going to feel an abundance of energy at some point, and I have to say I got a lot of stuff done. I did laundry, I took out my air conditioner units. It is December, I probably should have did that before. I have to say I'm still feeling pretty good and awake and alert, and I had a really good night's sleep last night. I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that I'm on this diet, but it seems to be a little bit of a difference from maybe my normal regular afternoon where I'm dragging my ass a little bit. So it's dinner time, and it was recommended to me that I should vary the foods that I'm eating while on this diet. So I decided to have salmon with a little bit of rice cauliflower. I like raw fish, like sushi, but I'm not really a fan of it when it's cooked. But fish has a lot of, I think, omega fatty acids that are really good for you. So, I don't know. I guess let's try it and see. Well, that's actually pretty good. It's really good. I'm not mad at it. Good morning. It is day 4. We're getting some progress with this diet. I don't really know what other breakfast food is really good for the morning, so I'm probably just going to do bacon and eggs again today. I kind of been craving that bacon, so I don't really mind it too much. The only thing is, because I've been cooking every day, I have a load of dishes in my sink, and I don't have a dishwasher in my apartment, so I have to clean these by hand every day. The cleanup is where it really bites you in the butt. Alright, I had to get out of my house because I've been trapped in there for, I'd say, about 2 or 3 days. The stir craziness is real. So I decided, let me go do some errands, I'll go to the bank, and yeah, just live life a little bit, because you can't just do a diet and say, I'm gonna stop living, right? One thing I did want to mention is that I have been battling a cold since before this diet, and this diet seems to be aggravating it more because I don't seem to be getting over it, which may be a combination of, you know, the keto flu along with the cold and just making it all kind of worse. So if you hear me sniffling or you hear it in my voice, that's because this cold doesn't seem to want to go away. Temptation is everywhere. I don't know what it is, but I can't even go into a store without being tempted by some cakes and cookies. It's like, it haunts my life. All right, I just got back and I am sitting down for lunch, and I am having homemade chicken soup. I don't think that this goes against the rules much. I did pick out the starchier vegetables like potatoes. I'm not feeling very good, and chicken soup always usually does the job. Oh my God, it's so good. Guess what? I just found out that blueberries are actually okay on keto, even though they do have 6 net carbs. I just need some kind of vitamins. Your boy gotta work tomorrow, and I ain't got time to be sick. It's dinner time and I decided to fry up some chicken in some avocado oil and ghee. I have a little side salad with a little bit of olive oil, and I also have some green tea because I'm trying to get past this cold. Let's see how I did my chicken because I don't really normally cook it like this. It's a little bland. I'm not that impressed. All right, it is day 5 and I'm actually feeling like I'm finally getting over my cold. I'm not as sniffly. I can actually breathe. I'm having some coffee right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do about food for breakfast. I don't really want to have eggs again, but it just always seems like the most logical thing for breakfast. I'm looking through some breakfast ideas for the keto, and I will tell you, almost everything is eggs. That is a breakfast keto sandwich with 2 burger patties. In the morning, no thank you. I'd rather take my heart attack later. My stomach will not be able to handle that. It looks like I am stuck with the incredible edible egg. I'm f***ed. It's almost around noon and it's almost lunchtime, and whatever I eat for lunch I'm just gonna insert right here. But right now I've been going over some choreography for my dance class later on tonight, and I have to say I have a lot of energy, even considering yesterday I was pretty much down and out because I was sick. I'm really kind of surprised that I have this much energy. Hopefully it keeps up because I need to teach 2 classes later on tonight. Alright, so I just got home from teaching my dance class and my workout class, and I have to tell you, I'm feeling really beat. Even during class I felt like a little weak, and I don't know if that's because maybe I didn't have enough fats today, because the majority of what you're burning on this diet is fat. All I know is I'm tired, so I'm just gonna eat some dinner and then go right to sleep. Wow, I look pretty bad. Alright. It is day 6. Now, of course, I'm gonna be having breakfast soon. You already know what it's gonna be. Eggs and bacon. Let's have a moment to kind of reflect on everything I've been doing. I will say, for the most part, I am feeling okay. Aside from catching a cold while I was on this and now getting over it, I did notice in a sense that a lot of this diet really reminds me of the Trump diet, because I'm eating a lot of fats and meats and things like that. In that sense, I don't feel great about what I'm eating, but in this case, I feel like I'm doing it in a more controlled way. So that makes me feel good on the inside rather than feel guilty about what I'm eating. Alright, I have to leave for work soon, so I do definitely need to eat at least a second meal before I go. Grilled chicken salad with a little feta and some olive oil and basil. Just really easy, because I don't got time to be thinking today. Alright, so I got home a couple hours ago and I had broccoli and some roasted turkey because I'm a fancy bitch. And now I'm just winding down a little bit and I wanted a little snack, so I decided to have some chicharrones. And for those of you who don't speak Spanish, that is pork rinds. Basically, I didn't even know this, but on the keto diet, you can have pork rinds because they have no carbs, they are only 80 calories, and I guess they have like the fats and stuff that you would eat. I mean, they're delicious. If you're like kind of craving like a potato chip, this is like the next best thing. Alright, good morning. It is day 7 and I whipped up breakfast really quickly. Of course, you already know what it is. Eggs and a little bit of the leftover prosciutto that I had, and then I'm having my coffee. Today I'm going to a press release party in New York City. I just gotta get things in gear because I'm really running late and I don't even know if I'm gonna have time for lunch. I'm in the middle of getting ready for this event and I have to show you this. My pants are huge on me. These pants used to be skin tight and now they are like so loose. Alright, so I made it into New York and I was able to eat some chicken vegetable soup before I left, so that should hold me over for a few hours until we have to figure out what we're gonna eat for dinner. It's very cold in New York. That's all I'm gonna say. So I just got done with the press release party. I got chicken tacos. I got no rice. You're actually allowed to have sour cream on it. All keto-friendly stuff right now. Good morning clothes I just threw on a chair last night because I was too lazy to put them in the hamper. All right, it has now been a complete 7 days since we started this challenge, and we have to weigh ourselves to see if we lost some weight. Let's see what the results are. 137.2 pounds with a body fat percentage of 13.8%. Ya boy is a skinny bitch. I lost exactly 3 pounds. I started out at 140.2 pounds with a body fat percentage of 14.8% and ended 137.2 pounds with a body fat percentage of 13.8%. Now in high school I weighed 138 pounds, which means that I weigh less than I did then. That's crazy. I also lost about a ½ inch in my waist, which you can slightly see in my before and after pictures, but it's not an extreme difference. Oh, and if you didn't notice, I'm wearing another pair of trunks from Underwear Expert. Discount code down below. Now, as to how I felt during the diet, it was not that bad. The only problem I do have with diets such as these is that you really have to be super conscious of what you're eating, and that's just not a reality for me and most people in the world. Speaking of coughs, I did actually get sick during this diet. I'm just getting over the cold now. I'm not sure if that was quite the keto flu, because the keto flu is more stomach and like a feeling more than an actual infection or sickness in your body. Either way, I don't think that this diet helped me get better because I'm still kind of recovering today. Maybe if I was getting some of the nutritional value from my regular diet, I think that would have helped not prolong my sickness as long as it did. I've never been sick that long. It's like a week. Now, although I do believe that the keto diet is quite a benefit to help with weight loss, I personally do not know if I recommend someone doing this as a lifelong dietary choice. For me, it's not super sustainable, especially knowing what I know about nutrition, or the little bit that I know about nutrition. In the keto diet, the majority of your nutrition comes from fats and oils, and just knowing that that can accumulate a lot of cholesterol and a lot of health problems later on, it just does not seem like the most healthy thing. I don't want to die of a heart attack before the age of 50. I think the smartest choice is to make sure that you are having a well-balanced diet of carbs and of fruits and vegetables and of your protein, whatever choice of protein you choose. I think that is your best bet for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. It was a cool experiment overall, and I'm glad that I got to try it out for you guys to show you what it's like, and hopefully it helped. Anyway, that's my whole video. I hope that you liked it, and if you did, make sure that you comment down below and let me know, and also make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. And I'll see you next time. Bye! I do actually have another pair of underwear from the Underwear Expert that is a little too scandalous for me to try on YouTube, but I will be posting pictures of me in them on my Instagram. If you're interested in seeing, you can go there and check it out. Whoop!